Hello and welcome to my channel for news about the Fact Gossip 24. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Alana, your friend, is me. Let's begin.
I'll admit it. I don't understand why 90 Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda still has fans supporting her. 90 Day, the last resort star Jasmine Pineda has some fans convinced Gino Palazzolo is the villain in her storyline when she has been the one spinning a false narrative from day one. Jasmine and Gino's marriage won't be saved by therapy, since Jasmine has already moved on with a new man named Matt Brownies. My jaw dropped when I read some rumors about how Jasmine is currently pregnant with Matt's baby. Despite all this, some viewers think Jasmine is a saint and Gino needs to apologize for the hurt he's caused her. Poor Jasmine is a concept that doesn't exist since Jasmine gave Gino enough reasons to dump her, but she was the one who was allegedly unfaithful. I don't get how Jasmine can be defended when she's spent season after season humiliating him. If Jasmine saw Gino's lack of attraction to her as such a problem, she could have split up with him and stayed back in Panama with her children. Jasmine hasn't bothered to go and meet her kids and uses them as an excuse to paint Gino as the bad guy. Here's a list of everything else she did. I've followed Jasmine and Gino's journey in the franchise from the start. One thing that was constant in this relationship was Jasmine constantly looking for ways to humiliate her husband. Gino comes across as a shy and awkward introvert, and Jasmine likes that. She's never let an opportunity pass to manipulate Gino and make him believe that she left everything for him while shaming him for things he did in his past. Jasmine made Gino feel like a victim. Gino was always walking on eggshells around her, fearful of how he might upset her next. I was not surprised when Gino accused Jasmine of being a bully through his comments on certain posts of @TheRealityMiss, where Jasmine accused him of being unsupportive. Jasmine also implied that Gino was gay. He lashed out at Jasmine via 90 Day Fiancé _Alexa by mentioning that she's the one who degrades and emasculates him often. Gino accused Jasmine of verbally abusing him daily ever since she came to Michigan. Many times very intense and literally screaming, he added. Gino was not lying or making fans assume things. I'd watched everything he was talking about on multiple 90 Day Fiancé spin-offs. In May 2024, 90 Day Fiancé Update dropped a bombshell that made me gasp. While there had been rumors that 90DF's Jasmine had a new man in her life, the blogger confirmed it was a man named Matt she had met at her gym in November 2023 and had an affair with for a month before getting caught by Gino. The crafty Jasmine complained about Gino not allowing her to drive to the gym herself. She accused him of creating a power dynamic by wanting to drive her to the gym, but in reality, I'm sure she was afraid of getting caught cheating red-handed. Jasmine criticized Gino of being overly controlling in front of his family. She made Gino look like a bad guy not only to us fans, but also to his own family. Gino's family was his strength. Jasmine had created a scene when Gino prioritized his family over her on Before the 90 Days Season 6. However, she's been successful in somehow making Gino's family take her side. In January 2025, Michelle Palazzolo confronted Gino on Instagram telling him she was kinda sick, via 90 Day Fiancé _Alexa, of reading Gino's comments calling out Jasmine when he was to blame for their split. I can never forget the way Jasmine threw tantrums on the first day of meeting Gino in Panama when she realized his Christmas gift for her was an electric toothbrush. Jasmine cried about how Gino had taken his ex to Legoland. She made him whisk her off to an island vacation, despite knowing that he'd been laid off from his job. Jasmine expected Gino to pay her rent for the fanciest apartment in town. She was making him pay for her cosmetic surgeries and her hair, and lashing out whenever he protested. I'm certain she thought Matt would provide better for her than Gino did. Jasmine accused Gino of controlling her finances after their wedding. The truth was that Gino was penny pinching as he'd quit his job to help Jasmine become comfortable with life in the US. While Gino wanted the best for his wife, she claimed the reason she drifted away from him was because of their lack of intimacy. Gino has repeatedly stated that Jasmine's mean words and frequent arguments led to him losing attraction towards her. Jasmine was secretly on birth control when Gino went to see her in person in Panama for the first time. Gino's only intention on the trip was to propose to Jasmine and get her pregnant. Whenever Gino brought up the idea of having a baby, Jasmine made a new excuse, and he fell for it. She said she was worried about who would look after her child in the US because she didn't trust his family. She cried about how her son was born with special needs and was afraid that her baby with Gino would also be at risk. Jasmine claimed she had to go under fertility treatments to get pregnant. She even said she wanted a bigger house before she had a baby so the three of them could live there peacefully. Now, Jasmine is supposed to be 7 months pregnant with Matt's baby and living in a new city. I wonder how none of the excuses she gave to Gino when he asked for a baby did not apply to Matt. Did she not want to get tied down to Gino for the rest of her life by having a baby with him? Gino has suffered a great deal in his relationship with Jasmine. I think it's a good thing Jasmine is no longer a part of Gino's life. Jasmine tried to spin the narrative that Gino was not sexually capable of pleasuring her from the start. She had planned it all along so she could use it as an excuse to leave him. She even visited a doctor in Panama to get hymen reconstruction surgery to suggest she was getting it for Gino. She accused him of being addicted to adult content. The last straw was her claiming he was gay. I've seen the sugar baby. Gino sent the topless pics of Jasmine to defend herself by saying she never sent the pictures to Jasmine's workplace to get the 90-day, the last resort star fired. In fact, it was Jasmine who spoke rudely to the woman when she texted Jasmine to tell her about Gino's antics. Gino had recently confirmed Jasmine had lost her job before 90-day Fiancé, before the 90 days premiered due to her not getting along with her boss. Jasmine used her not having a job as an excuse to live off Gino's money.